Hey guys, what is up? Welcome to episode 53 of Coffee Talk with Hazel. I'm Hazel. Today, got coffee. So, as always, thank you to everybody who continues to check these out, continues to show their support. It is very much appreciated. I probably should not be standing right here because there's some bees. So we're gonna just go ahead and move down a little ways because I'm allergic, and considering I'm about to go into an interview, I'd rather not die. That and my kids, of course. So, yeah. So I have double booked interviews today. This is my first one, and we'll see how it goes. I'm pretty confident that at least one of these will turn out to be somebody that hires me, and if it all goes well, I'll be starting one on Monday. If possible, maybe I can do both. We'll have to wait and see, honestly. You know, working two job type. Mainly because this first one, it's only part-time, which is better than nothing. But considering that I just got an apartment and all that good stuff, and I have kids, I kind of need some more than just part-time. But it'll at least be semi-temporary, I guess. So double booking is never a good thing. But seeing as, like I said, having kids and bills and all that good stuff, you know, you gotta do what you gotta do. And one way or another, it'll work out. So yeah, it's been an interesting week. It's been an interesting year, and we're only in May. But you know, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger, and you know, there's a lot of events and things that should have killed me, but I'm still here for a reason. So, you know, everything happens for a reason. And though we may not understand what those reasons are a lot of the time, I still do firmly believe that everything does happen for a reason. Even if I don't understand it. But, I'm still not sure what topics to talk about on these anymore, to be honest. And seeing as I don't want it to be scripted or acted or whatever you want to call it. You know, So, you know, new beginnings. I guess we can start there. I've definitely had my fair share of new beginnings that some have, well, I can't really say some didn't last or didn't last long, considering, it's only the beginning. But there have been many chapters in my life that have started but haven't finished, or were extremely short chapters, like short stories, I guess you could say. And that's part of life, You learn a lot when you go through a lot. And if you don't ever go through anything, then you never learn your lessons. And if you never learn your lessons, then you're never actually really living. And I think it's time to actually really for sure move, because now there are way too many bees for my taste. So we're going to just walk over here. But anyways, life is never easy. If it was easy, everybody would be happy, and nobody would learn lessons that they're supposed to learn. And to me, that would kind of defeat the purpose of life, wouldn't it? To be living life and not learn anything from it, And that's never fun, because then you're kind of just going through life pretty much being a zombie. And not a cool zombie either, one that people are scared of, or whatever the case may be. One important thing I've learned, which there's many important things that I have learned, but one important one is, although you don't understand it, and although it may suck a lot of the time, or all of the time, you have to go through things so you can grow, so you can be happy, so you can learn what it is that you want in life, from people, from careers, friends, family. Everything is a learning process. Like when you live together with somebody for the first time, and you learn more about that person. You learn their sleeping habits, their eating habits, bathroom habits if they have them. you learn more about them than you did before. And some people can't handle that, you know? Other people learn to deal with it, and some people just ignore it and go on with their lives, you know? But I have no idea where I was going with that. The point I'm trying to make, I think, is that sometimes you have to make compromises. You may not want to, but sometimes it's the right thing to do. You know, like if you have a smoking problem, or a drinking problem, or a gambling problem, you know, or you've got addictions. Maybe not so much the addictions, but everything else, you know. Smoking, drinking, gambling, those are addictions, I know, but sometimes you just have to come to a compromise. And not just with other people, but like even with yourself, you know, like overeating, for example, okay? Like, you want to lose weight for you, not for anybody else. You want to lose weight for you. But you find that, you know, it's hard for you to lose weight because even though you work out, you feel that you have to eat extra just to make up for what you feel you might have lost while working out. And so you reward yourself, you know, I worked out for an hour, I'm gonna go to McDonald's or Burger King or wherever your guilty choice is. Guilty pleasure choice? You know what I mean. You know? Or you want to lose weight, but you find that you can't breathe because, you know, you smoked before you went or you smoke after you do it. You know, you compromise with yourself, you know? You say if you work out twice a day, then you can have like X amount of cigarettes a day or something. I don't know. Hopefully you get what I am trying to say. Hopefully you get the point I'm trying to make, because as of right now, I don't know what point it is I'm trying to make. But you know, if there's problems or if you're having problems, you should never keep them bottled up, which I've said that before. And I'll probably continue to say it because I know firsthand what bottling shit up can do to a person. I know that when you have something serious going on, you don't talk about it to anybody because, you know, you're afraid they won't understand, or they'll make fun of you, or they'll just tell you to get over it, or maybe you don't say anything to anybody because you're waiting for them to make you open up and talk about what's going on. But bottling things up is never the answer. And if you're waiting for somebody to bug you constantly until you do open up, or until you come clean about what's going on, there's a really good possibility that you'll be waiting for quite a while. You know? People have lives, and even the people who claim to not have lives have lives. And you can't expect them to just drop every single thing that they're doing just to check on you. It doesn't work that way. You know, I'm not perfect. I know I fail a lot on checking on my friends and my family. I haven't talked to my little brother in weeks. I think the last time I talked to him, he was Skyping with my mom. You know, I try to keep in contact with as many friends as I can, and sometimes it slips by me. You know, it happens. I know plenty of people who are like, oh yeah, you know, I meant to message so-and-so, see how they're doing, but I forgot because, you know, I had to take care of the kids, or, you know, I got so wrapped up in cleaning that I forgot. It happens. It happens to everybody. Nobody's perfect. If everybody was perfect, then wouldn't life just be really fucking boring? I think it would be. I think even if I was perfect, I would make myself not be perfect just to ensure that I never became a boring type of person. Like, that's not to say that people who want things to be perfect are wrong or bad or anything. It's just to say that, you know, life is life. And without some kind of problems or situations, life would be boring. And I'm not a boring person. And if people want to be boring, that's cool. That's all for them. You know, I'm just saying, that's not me, you know? Yeah, there are times where all I want to do is just lay in my bed and sleep, but it's not because, you know, I'm bored. You know, I'm mentally, emotionally, not so much physically, but somewhat exhausted. You know? I've had to deal with a lot I had to deal with on my own for a long time. There are things now that I'm very grateful that I don't have to do alone or handle by myself. I'm incredibly grateful for the help. Like, to me, thank you at this point is a serious understatement, or underappreciated. But you know, you have people around you. It's just finding those people and keeping those people and understanding when those people can't be around. And understanding that they can't be around for whatever reason, you know? Instead of being mad or not being friends with them or cutting them out of your life, or, you know, whatever the case may be. You know? And yesterday, I was mad. I was so mad. Like, mad is an understatement, you know? But, you know, after I got done with DES, dealing with bullshit that they're trying to fucking say happened when I know for a damn fact it did not. I would know if I got money from a job. I would know if I was working. But, you know, like I said, life would be boring without the struggles and shit. I'm trying to understand why government agencies just do what they do and how they do it. And it's not fair, honestly. I don't think that it's fair to the people who really, really need the help. They're not getting the help. And the people who don't actually, really, truly, 100% need the help are getting all of the help, you know? I'm not saying I'm either one of those categories, but, you know? So, guys, that's pretty much all I have for you today. Mainly because I gotta get to this interview. So, you know, I can tell them that I'm a gem and they should hire me. I'm just kidding. I'm not gonna tell them that. But I hope everybody has a good Friday. And just be safe, guys. You know, don't party too hard, and tell the people in your life that you love and care about them. And don't take anybody for granted. And always, always tell people thank you. Even if they didn't do anything, just tell them thank you. Brighten somebody's day. You know? Tell someone how much you appreciate them. It goes a long way, I promise. So, with that being said, I, of course, will catch you guys on the flip side. We'll see what happens. Keep your fingers crossed that one of these jobs will hire me. And I'll catch you guys later.